live.
Welcome to Can We Chat Here. My name is Sheila Abram, and we are pleased to have you on Can We Chat Here this evening. And I'm joined by my beautiful co-host,
Maxine Jones from New York.
Oh, you know what, Miss? Oh, there we go.
My mic on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're on.
Okay.
Mine was down. There we go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Well, this is Maxine Jones from New York, and welcome Facebook family and friends to Can We Chat Here? Can We Chat Here, is about our dreams, our goals, our journeys, and our stories. And tonight, our topic is about the importance of a live event, attending a live event. And for those of you who are in network marketing, it is so important to attend live events, to be in the room. We'll be chatting about how crucial it is to your business. And we might have a special guest this evening. We were hoping to have Mr. Titus, but he's been working feverishly. So, he has to get a little rest in. So we're not sure. He might still pop in, though. He might surprise us. So welcome to Can We Chat Here? Hey, Ms. Abram, kick it off.
You know what? Mr. Best called me a little less than an hour ago. And he goes, no, I know I'm going to be on, but I haven't even had lunch. I just had a little bit for breakfast. I'm exhausted. I've been on the phone all day. I'm run ragged. He goes, I just need to close my eyes.
Just for a moment.
just a few. I said, Mr. Best, if you oversleep, you deserve it. You deserve it. So he may wake up in time and say a few words about live events, because he wanted to talk about some of the special events that really changed he and Valerie Best's perspective and just really fired him up. So, Maxine, I think I want to talk just a little bit about what live events has done for me.
Okay.
This is my first time in the network marketing industry. I have been to 4-day seminars, 4-day workshops, leadership conventions. I have been to all types of things like that. But you're coming or you're attending with thousands of people that really have nothing in common with each other. So my first Let's Go weekend, and let me tell you another big thing. When you go to those kind of events, people don't come up hugging you because they don't even know you.
That's true. It's like, don't touch me.
At the Let's Go weekend, I was in like a culture shock.
Yeah, she got her first hug from me.
My first hug was from Maxine Jones. She came up to me in the lobby and she's, Miss Sheila Abram. Oh, I've got to hug you. And I'm thinking, what? She's going to do what?
Went into a panic.
And I'm telling you, I actually had to learn how to smile for the camera at the Let's Go weekend. Typically, I'm a very serious, straightforward person. So in my professional career, I haven't had to do a lot of smiling in front of cameras and taking pictures. That was not needed. But the experience of being on the power call at that point for over a year, it was over a year before the first Let's Go weekend happened. So you're hearing these people on the power call all year long. Yes, we do see them, they would have pictures of themselves on Facebook. So you kind of knew what they looked like, but not really.
Yeah.
In person was so different. And the feeling I got from my first event, and it being a team event, it was just special. Because actually I had gone to the Freedom Celebration in Las Vegas 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So I did get to meet some of the people from the power call. But the Freedom Celebration, the Let's Go weekend is just something different.
Yeah.
And I want you to, what was your first feature of the Let's Go weekend?
It's not just about, I agree with you. It's not just about the training, and that's always phenomenal. It's about meeting the people that you did hear on the power call and matching the face with the name and some of the phrases. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of them for you. Let's see. Success is voluntary. You deserve it. Dr. Sergio Rosell. Another one, oh gosh. Stand the test, be the best. Matthew Taylor. And one of my favorites, which you know, keep the faith. Wait a minute, I'm saying about stay positive, keep the faith, let's go. Miss Linda Kelly. Now, when you match the person with the phrase and you get to see them and hug on them, and just it's very motivating and very inspiring. And for me, when I went to the first Let's Go weekend, that changed my life as far as where I wanted to be, as far as a leader. Because when I went to the first Let's Go weekend, I was a silver affiliate, and there is a special little meeting, a little tete-a-tete that is only for VIPs. So at 6:30, they're having the call for all the VIPs to come into the room. And there I was, excluded. And I was like, I made a commitment. This will never happen to me again. And the very next Let's Go weekend, I was a VIP and I was in that room. You got to be in that room. So that inspired me to push myself to make sure that I would not be left out of anything at all, Ms. Sheila Abram, nothing at all. So it's just the hugging and seeing people. It's the camaraderie. All of that was so inspiring and so motivating and very exciting.
And I got one more phrase from a leader.
What's that? Winners
never quit, and a quitter never wins.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Dante Taylor.
Dante Taylor. That's right. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. 5 and 5.
Yep, Mr. 5 and 5.
So yeah, it sticks to the person and identifies them, and you can relate to that. That's their persona.
And I think also the difference is you have time to sit down and you have time to really talk and get to know the different people on the team, the different people in, the wonderful world of wealth builders. And I just know, just from my own experience, you come back home with this energy, with this newfound zeal.
Mm-hmm.
Wealth builders, we're prospecting everybody. I can remember at the Let's Go weekend, probably 3, because my son was there. Mm-hmm. And one of the waiters, I said, let me give you my business card. You're going to see a lot of people. We're talking about gold. We're happy. We're all in this wonderful group called Wealth Builders Worldwide. And he looked at me. He goes, I already have one of your team members' business cards. I said, oh, really? He goes, yeah, her name is Rachel Rose. And I thought, of course. And the reason I'm saying of course is the Freedom Celebration in Los Angeles. Now, Freedom Celebration, that's the corporate event. Mm-hmm. Rachel Rose, she flew out and we shared a room. And she says, Miss Abram, I'm going to go out and I'm going to be prospecting, so I hope I don't disturb you when you come back in. She went out, I'd say it had to be probably 10 o'clock at night. She didn't get back till 3 in the morning, prospecting in the lobby.
She was prospecting.
And if you, Maxine, the next morning, when I talked to anybody, especially that worked at that hotel, other guests in the lobby, do you know they all had Rachel Rose's business?
Rachel Rose and spoken to all of them.
So, I mean,
forget it. Don't even bother.
And she was up because I'm like this, okay, Rachel, you can stay out all night if you want to, but we're leaving this hotel at 7 o'clock in the morning because we had to drive from where we were staying by the airport all the way to downtown to the other Marriott. And she goes, don't worry, Miss Abram, I'll be ready. She was ready.
Ready to go. She's ready to do some more prospecting.
So, but you just you see just, wow.
Yeah. I think one of them we went, I can't remember whether we were still at the Hilton Garden Inn at the airport. And look how we outgrew that. I mean, those first three, and we kept growing and growing. But I think it was Cherie Hollywood Hicks. She had already prospected and sponsored someone there already. It was like, okay, don't even bother. She had already hit the floor running. So yeah, it's not that we're in competition or anything, but just give us a moment. We'll share with anyone. Absolutely.
Exactly. From the elevators to the lobbies. Now, This is a picture from Let's Go Weekend 1.
Look at that room.
And we even had that room packed out then.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we had the other two there.
Yeah, because each year we kept getting more and more people.
Bigger and bigger. And this was just a wonderful, wonderful, oh my goodness.
And we knew we were going to outgrow that. We knew it. Absolutely.
Now, what we're gonna say right now, leaders, team members, business partners on this stream, please, from your cell phones, or if you're on your computers watching this, in the comments section, please upload some of your favorite pictures. Can be any Let's Go Weekend, from Let's Go Weekend 1 to Let's Go Weekend 5.
Absolutely.
Upload some of your favorite pictures, just so that when people come back and they watch this Can We Chat Here, they're going to see so many pictures that they're going to want to be a part. They're going to want to be in that room for our next event, because just everything is so genuine here.
It is.
It is really so genuine. Now, I do want to just talk about the difference with the corporate event, why it's important. And we just got back from the Freedom Celebration 2018 in Las Vegas. Normally in a corporate event, usually the company is going to share some vision. They're going to talk about upcoming products that are going to be launched. Like they really talked about and showed us how to transfer money from our Carrot Pay app to another person. There were people in the audience that got free gold transferred into their accounts. They had they had balloons all over. And what we didn't know is if you had a black balloon, you got to come on stage, because the other balloons were gold and white with just a few black balloons in the crowd. So, and they transferred. And then they talked about, how our wonderful K-Exchange program is coming up, and we're going to be getting businesses involved with K-Exchange. But then they unveiled the Carrot Bank ICO that's coming out.
Ooh-wee.
Now, we were sitting there, Maxine, the majority of the people, we're all sitting there like, what? Talk about innovative. This was a concept that we did not see coming. The brilliance of Mr. Harold Seitz, we did not see it coming. And that's what you get at the corporate events. It's just wonderful.
You get a lot of the inside track as to what's coming.
Yes.
At the corporate event.
That's what you get.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And at the Let's Go weekend, it's emotion.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We had a power call. We had a power call back then. You made me think of it. And it was the theme was go where you're celebrated.
Oh yeah.
And that's the difference as far as Let's Go weekend. You're celebrated, you're applauded, you're rah-rah, all of that. It's a hugging and the family. But corporate, it's a little different. It is.
And the beautiful thing though about our corporate is we are in so many different countries. There are people from Cuba in this section, from Spain, from South Africa was there, people, Canada, Australia, you get more of a huge mix of people in the world of Karatbars. And you know what, Maxine, I have to share with you, this kind of made me stop and smile. Do you know people would come up, Maxine, and say, I love your Can We Chat Here?
Oh, great.
And I was shocked. Different countries.
We're global.
They were like, just you it's not a training, it's conversation. And it's just, the topics are normally what people are thinking about, and it's helping. And I'm telling you, not that all of our segments were great, but the one that impacted a lot of people.
I know which one.
Which one?
The one with networking with challenges. People
That one there.
Their business with challenges. We have gotten such tremendous response from people who have challenges, how that encouraged them, how that inspired them, and actually caused them to really say, you know what? I could do this.
That's right.
And those of us who don't have such severe challenges would say, listen, if Reggie Scott could do this, I could do this. Absolutely. If Colette Jackson could do this, I could do this. If Rodney Bergen could do this, I can do this. Yes. If Stephen London Morris could do this with a speech impediment, I can do this.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And they were just saying how much it meant to them, because some were relating their own health challenges to me. And then some were just saying, they knew somebody who was afraid to do the business, didn't think they could do the business, but they shared it with them. Mm-hmm. And that person, they really could relate and said, you know what? Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, that meant so much to me to hear that, because that's exactly what we want to accomplish.
Absolutely.
Now, we kind of went into the archives. Maxine, you sent me some pictures. I have some pictures. Some leaders, I don't know. I'm not seeing pictures on the chat. Let's put some pictures in there from Let's Go Weekend 1, 2, 3, or 4. We're going to share just a few of our favorites. Now, this picture here was classic.
Oh, yeah.
Let me wait for it to turn. Come on, computer. There we go. Mr. Ty Best, Let's Go Weekend 1, walked in the lobby.
Looking like Chef.
But get this. Roger Williams was walking in front of him. His security.
Oh, wow. The big pill.
His security was in front of him.
Wow. Wow.
And they kept us guessing. We were all at the front door in the lobby looking for Ty Best, and Roger took him around back. And he walked in up the hallway from the back. And then this moment here, there is a video that was done of it, but we weren't playing videos tonight, but this moment here brought tears to so many people's eyes. And it was the moment when Ty Best, Michael
Dalco
met for the first time. Mike was at the counter. He was talking to the hotel staff, trying to get some arrangements done. And he didn't know Ty Best was in the lot already there.
Okay.
And Ty saw him. And so Ty went and he tapped him. And Mike turned around.
Oh, wow.
And he saw him face to face. And of course, we know Mike Delco cried.
That's our emotional Mike. That's okay.
Mike cried. And Ty kept his sunglasses on.
Because he was crying too. Yeah, because he always says he's a crybaby. But it takes a strong man to cry.
Yeah. And look, there's a pic. Roger Williams is right there on the side.
On the side.
I think Roger's crying too. Let's be real.
Is he crying? Yes. Does he have tissues?
I don't know. I think the big pill was crying, but that was classic, because
that's classic.
Every day on the power call, you would hear Mike and Ty.
And I thought they knew each other. I thought they had met.
Exactly.
I didn't know they had never met.
And at this point, I was a moderator as well for Let's Go Weekend 1, but I had come into and been introduced with Mike and Ty. And for them, this to be the first time that they ever actually laid eyes on each other. It was something to see.
That's classic.
That was classic, Maxine. And wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, then that's the first time I actually got to shake hands and give Ty Best a hug.
Me too.
There you go. There's Miss Maxine Jones. That's her first time.
I tell you, he just was so great with taking pictures with everybody, and just because he had just walked in, you know, it's like, you know, he didn't say I want to get settled, or what. He was so great with that. You know, everybody was calling his name and, oh, we want to take pictures with you, and he just let us do it.
He just let us take pictures, so that was wonderful. And then there was a form. They said, okay, you know, the leaders take a picture, and I'm like, no. Getting in the picture.
I'm gonna tell. I took that picture and I had to fight with her to get in the picture because she felt that she was not appropriately dressed. And we said, oh no, you have to get in there as a leader. We don't care how you're dressed. Get in there. She made a vow. She made a vow that day. She did.
We had taken a red-eye flight. So Stephen, actually, I was by myself. Stephen was not at Let's Go Weekend 1 with me.
No.
And I had been on the red-eye and pretty much got there probably 40 minutes, if that, before Ty got there. And I planned on getting there, changing my clothes.
Guys, she's coming from California.
You know,
you have to cut her some slack.
Picture. And as a matter of fact, if you hear the video of this, the video says, there you go, Rodney Berger put up a hey, that's a
go, Rodney.
Rodney, you put that in Messenger. You need to put that in Facebook so that everybody can see it. Put it on the
he should put the one where I have where he first met Mike Dalco.
That's what he put. That's what he just texted me. And I'm telling him to put that in Facebook Messenger in the chat, Rodney, because that's the first time you met Mike Dalco. That's a wonderful picture.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got in the picture and I said, okay, I will never ever arrive again in something that I would not take pictures in. You know, I'm always, because now, I mean, from that point on, either I come in a suit, I'm usually wearing my suit jacket, but under it doesn't have my Ask Me How to Get Free Gold t-shirt because we're prospecting in the airport. Yeah. So I want to have conversation with people, but I was wearing my red eye clothes. I was trying to sleep on that plane.
You better get some Z's.
But anyway, I'm glad that Maxine insisted that I get in that picture because that's the first time with the exception of Roger and Mike, that we laid eyes on.
That's a great picture. I love that picture.
And this one here.
Oh, with Boomer, Dan Girolamo. Wow.
Dan Girolamo.
Oh, he was coming through the hallway and he was with another gentleman as well. And I said, oh, that's Boomer. I said, can we take a picture? He goes, of course. We even did a selfie. He did a selfie with me. He said, sure. He just was so lovable. Just such a great guy. And he will always forever in our hearts. Absolutely.
He was so elated just to be in the feeling that he got from our Let's Go weekend. He said he had never felt before anywhere else.
Wow. And
he was so excited. I tell you, Maxine, he's a Miss Abram, and this was on Saturday. I happened to be walking by the lobby, and he was standing at the desk. He said, Miss Abram, come here. I've got something for you. And I'm like, what? And he gave me, this coin was just released pretty much.
Oh, wow.
He says, he says, you work so hard for the team. I want to give this to you. And I'm like, really? And to this day, it stays in.
I don't blame you.
I bought a beautiful Carrot Bars black case, and my coin stays on my desk every day. And it reminds me of just how hard he worked.
And he's a very giving man too. Yeah. Oh, always giving something.
Tell our Facebook friends and family some of the things that he gave.
Oh God, he gave gold. Oh my goodness. to not just adults, to children as well that were there. But he would give out gold. I mean, carrot bars, gold. Yeah. And, you know, you would think, like, hey, you look at it, that's gold. You know, none of us want to ever give up our gold to anybody. Yeah. But he would give it away in a heartbeat to just be a blessing and just inspire, you know, someone. So yeah, he's truly.
Another thing he did was he loved bringing up the little kids from the audience, you know, and he would give them gold. And then this one time he said, okay, I want everybody. So I think that was the next day on Saturday, because he had a little segment. He says, I want, who has written a list?
The 100, right?
Had to have 100 names on it.
Yeah. And basically had to have it there.
Boomer said, bring the list up. I'm giving you some gold.
Yeah. That was funny.
Was it money or was it gold?
I think it was gold. I think it was gold.
All right. Anybody that received some, was that money or was it gold? Because I can't remember.
Yeah, I was, well, they'll put the chat. But
people were running up.
Somebody were writing them out.
Yeah. Someone trying to write the list.
Yeah. It had to be complete.
Somebody says, mine is in my car. He goes, no,
it has to physically be here.
So, but he loved, you could just, his laugh.
Yeah, that laugh. Oh,
and
God.
He loved Let's Go Weekend so much that he called Sheila and Goldberg when he got home. And he said, you have to be at Let's Go Weekend too. You have to be there. Yeah, I thought so, Rodney. Rodney says he gave away $100 bills.
Okay, that's what it was.
Money. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rodney.
Yes, thank you. Peeling off Benjamins. But it was just, you know what? It was so important, especially when we look back at these pictures, because in only a little over 2 months after that, he passed away from a massive heart attack.
Yes, he did. He did.
And we were so blessed that he made it to our Let's Go Weekend. And Cheryl Ann Goldberg, she says, I promised Dan that I would come to Let's Go Weekend too.
And she did.
She hasn't missed one since. She has not missed a Let's Go Weekend since. So, see, that's the power of events. And then we decided, Mike Delco and I, that Ty Best deserved the first award. It was a secret too. That was only one part of the award that we gave him. And we presented that award to Ty Best on the stage, and he was trying to make sure he didn't cry. But it was great because, Dan was on the stage there, right there with us. He was presenting that award right there. And now
that's priceless.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, that haven't been to a Let's Go Weekend, Mr. Ty Best and Miss Valerie Best, every event they give out awards to, you know, the leaderships that are really trying to build their wonderful business and are really working hard, and they represent, they say their names on the power call, they speak up, they give, you know, great comments. The award is called, what is it called, Maxine?
The
Boomer.
Yeah, of course.
It's the Boomer Award. So we have an award here in Wealth Builders that's named after Dan Giramo.
So I was thinking of all the other ones too. We got the Spirit Award, the Gladiator.
The Spirit, the Gladiator, the Boomer.
Boomer Award.
The Boomer Award.
Yeah.
So that's what you get at the team events. And then these are just some of the people that you get to meet.
Oh, man. Oh, I call him AAA. He says AA, but Mr. Alan Austin, what awesome guy. I'm telling you, that was Let's Go Weekend. Was that one or two? I'm trying to remember which one that was.
That's one. That's one.
So I got to meet him. I got to meet his mom and his wife, and what a lovely family. But he's just such a great person. He's just so wonderfully nice. And he did a lot for me too. And I love this couple. Ooh, Lady Lisa and Dr. Patrice Gordon. Ah, they are just so special to my heart. I just, you can see I love them. It's all over my face.
And you can tell we're progressing through some of the Let's Go weekends. I think this one's probably 4.
Yeah, that's 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly 4 or 5. But and here's the thing, this one here was Let's Go weekend too. Cheryl Ann's first Let's Go weekend.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
She got Ty and Mike up because the premium packages were just being released.
Okay.
And Cheryl Ann brought some of the merchandise that was in those premium packages.
Oh, right. The sunglasses.
And she had Ty and Mike modeling the sunglasses. She had people modeling the watch that comes in the package. And she just had, it was so great. And she gave away, I'll never forget this. She said, all the bald-headed men.
Yes, she did.
Come up to the stage. She gave all the bald-headed men gold.
Gold. She gave gold. She didn't give cash. She gave gold.
And then she also gave gold. I can't remember if this was the same one, to our seniors who were like 85 and above. Because I know Mary Jordan Smith. She received,
was it the same one?
It may have been a different one, or it was this very one here.
Yeah.
And then we got to see Woody.
Yes. Miss, I was hysterical with that. I mean, just when I think one of them, he wasn't there, the last one. And, you know, people ask me, why was Woody not there? I'm like, I don't know. What happened to Woody? You know, they're like, he's a part of Let's Go Weekend. You know,
because Woody was first, and then the next one was
Uncle Rufus. Right, later.
You know? But Woody.
I love the way Woody says carrot bars.
Yep, you got it. You know, leaders, I hope you are putting some of your pictures, some of your favorite pictures from Let's Go Weekend in the comment section.
Yep.
Or if the comment section may not let you put pictures in, go ahead and just flood Facebook again with some of those pictures. If it's
here's a nice one. Okay.
So there's a picture?
Yes.
Okay, so you can put pictures there. Come on, leaders, put some pictures.
Yeah, Tori Davis added a picture.
All right. Now, this one here, one thing Mr. Ty Best believes in. He believes that if you're going to have an event, make sure you have CDs, books, DVDs.
Yes.
He sells them for little to nothing. And he has some wonderful helpers, Colette and Butch Jackson. They have been assisting Ty Best for years. I remember I told him, okay, you know what? I'm going to help you with your table in the back. And he goes, oh, no. That's Colette and Butch. And he says, they know my system. They know how I want it to be done. And they've been helping me for years.
Yep.
That's all you had to say. I was just offering.
I got this.
But Colette and Butch, they take such good care of him as well. So I tell you, that's some of the leadership we have here. And then just some of the people that get to meet Ty. It was so important to my son, Stephen, to meet a mentor. You know, he had been on the power call, but to really meet Ty Best in person. That meant so much to me. And it was this first Let's Go Weekend that he attended that he hasn't missed another event, corporate or team. And he has not missed a power call. And if he does miss a freedom call because he has a meeting, he catches it on the replay. And meetings just inspired him. They really did. So that was so important.
The Let's Go Weekends they actually transform you. You know, Mr. Best always says, if you come by yourself, you learn, but if you bring your team, you earn. That is so true. Because when you bring your team, you know, it just inspires it motivates them to, when they go back home, to really hit the floor running, and yourself as well. So it really is so important to attend live events.
And I tell you, my son-in-law and daughter, I think I have a picture of them in one of the later pictures here. They came to Let's Go Weekend 4. And my son-in-law came back so into, and this is one of the things that Ty says, you got to make all meetings as much as possible, all events, because he's missed since then and he's kind of fizzled out, my son-in-law.
So he needs a live event.
He needs a live event, you know, and to try to get you've got to get him back to a live event. But now this next part, leaders, hopefully on Facebook, how many of you watching this stream have taken a picture with Mr. Harold Seitz? How many of you? If you have taken a picture with Mr. Harold Seitz, put that picture in the comment, because that's one of the things about corporate events is you get to usually meet the corporate team, meet the president, but sometimes you don't actually get to take pictures with them. You get to see them on stage. You don't really get to touch them. Well, Harold Seitz, oh no, he believes in taking pictures with his team. He believes in it.
He does.
Not only does he believe and I see a lot of me's. I did. That's right. You did. Yeah. The picture's not handy. Say, I have a picture with Harold Seitz.
Yeah. I mean, and right, Sheila, with a lot of the corporate ones, they're not accessible. And, you know, it's just, that's the nature of the beast. But this man makes it his personal to get involved and I mean, he's just there. We had breakfast with him. And he's just so cool with that. I mean, just.
Oh, you know what, Maxine, one thing, London just messaged me. They don't let you upload pictures on live streams. And you know what? I guess that's for the protection of the person doing the live stream, because people could be uploading all kind of crazy things.
That's true. They can actually mess up your live stream. Where did this come from? Yeah.
Leaders, when it's over, go ahead and attach pictures to it. You can.
Okay, that's good.
That. So anyway,
you can add it to the timeline.
Yeah. Now here's what Mr. Ty Best. He's got some pictures with Harold Seitz too.
Yeah.
I tell you, and you know, one of the things that happened, and hopefully I have that picture here. He is so accessible, Harold Seitz. He believes in eating with the team, just breaking bread with the team. After the event, you'll find him out on the patio. You know, he is there. But I tell you, Maxine, there was something really interesting that happened at one Let's Go Weekend.
What? Let's
Go Weekend 4, I think it was.
Oh.
We had a wedding proposal.
A wedding
right there from the stage.
Yeah.
Mr. Tyrone Banks proposed to Matrice Burrell. And I was crying for that one.
That was yeah. Now that was really special. That was.
I was boo-hooing for that. Oh my goodness. And I thought I uploaded, because this is my last picture. I thought I uploaded. I have a picture where there was, we were at breakfast, and Harold Seitz, he's having bread with me, Cheryl Ann, you,
Stephen, Sharon, Mike Dalco,
Myrtle and Marie. And Harold just sat there with us, and we all got group pictures and everything just sitting right there. So Rodney Berger's telling me to check my Facebook Messenger. Let's see what we got here going on. We were going to be closing out, because I think some people messenger some photos. So I'm going to see if I could take a look at those real quick and show them. Oh, okay. There we go. I see. I've got a couple pictures. Let me go back to screen share. Where's my screen share? Uh-oh. Why am I having a problem here? Okay, in slideshow. There we go. Now, I'm going to go back to share my screen.
Okay.
And I'm going to, here we go. This is a picture of when Rodney Berger met Mike Dalco for, can you see it yet, Maxine? I don't think I see it.
Not yet.
There we go. Rodney Berger met Mike Dalco for the very first time.
Yeah, I took that picture. He's like, who took that picture? That was the very first time.
Yeah, and then I think Cece Mahone, she put a picture here. Let's see if this.
Okay.
There she goes. What happened here?
Oh, they're going fast. Stop.
Oh, I don't know what happened here. We've
Okay.
got,
it
keeps kind of,
I know it's going.
there we go. It's blacking out some of the pictures.
There we go.
Yeah, just some quick pictures.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Mhm.
All right. So it's just beautiful that we're creating memories.
Mhm.
And this next Let's Go weekend, we are just embarking on something just phenomenal. We're launching a whole new company with Herald Sites. You know, it's like a sister company.
Mhm.
Our primary goal and purpose is to save gold, period.
That's still the primary.
But you know what? Sometimes people want an incentive. So Mr. Harold Sites is giving an incentive. You save in gold, and I'm going to give you this next best thing that people are going crazy, and it's called cryptocurrency.
Ooh, there's the feeding frenzy going on.
He's like, you know what? If I'm on a reward, if they save 1 gram of cash gold,
Mhm.
I'm going to reward them with some free cryptocurrency. If they get a VIP package or a silver package or a gold package, I'm going to reward them.
Who does that?
That's the kind of company we're in. And a hidden secret is those coins can end up being worth more than you paid for the package. Go figure, you know?
Wow.
But here's the beautiful thing. People still will be saving in gold. And that is the goal, is we are gold savers.
Mm-hmm.
And that is first and foremost. Harold Sites is just going to give you an extra added bonus if you save in gold and you get a business package and you get started. See, that's what Carrot Bars is all about. So Miss Maxine Jones, can you take us out and tell us what next week's topic is going to be?
Phenomenal company. Well, our next week's topic, everyone should really be on board with this one, is how to build your business from your cell phone. How about that? Build your business from your cell phone. You won't have any overhead. You don't need any inventory, any of that stuff. And we're going to give you some tips of how to actually maximize your cell phone. Mm-hmm. So don't miss it, guys. It's what we need.
We do run into people that actually don't have a home computer. We actually run, but most people have a smartphone.
Right. And that's a mini computer.
Exactly. It's a mini computer. We're going to show you the important apps that you're going to want to download to run your Carrot Bars business. To stay plugged in with Wealth Builders. There are some definite apps that you're going to need. We are also going to show you just some of the key things that you're going to want to save in your notes app on your phone that you're going to have at the touch of a button to just text to somebody. So we're doing business at the speed of thought.
Yes, we are.
And we want you to learn some tips on how your cell phone can help speed up your activity.
Yeah.
So this has been a wonderful Can We Chat here.
Absolutely. So we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yes. And Mr. Ty Best, I know he's still sleeping. He'll be watching this on the replay. That's all right.
That's okay.
You need your rest.
Back on.
That's right. He needed his rest. So, all right, Maxine, thank you so much. Everybody on Facebook, when the stream is over, just add some pictures.
Pictures, please.
If you took a picture with Harold Sites, make sure you put that on Facebook.
Oh gosh, yes.
With Harold
Oh,
Sites.
guys, don't forget to submit your suggestions for any type of topics that you want us to discuss at canwechat.info. Okay?
Canwechathere.info.
Canwechathere.info.
All right.
Here.
That's right.
So good night, guys. It's been our pleasure.
Have a wonderful evening.
Indeed.